Alright, so it's the engine bay here. First things first, this cover comes off and you just pull up. Doesn't take much. So that comes out. So first thing I like to do before removing the belt is this power steering reservoir usually gets in your way because it's really tight. All you do, take your fingers, you can put it right under it, and yank up on it and pull out the side. This metal clip is what's holding this in right here, so you're just pretty much just sliding that out, and then I like to tuck it under here like that, all the way under. If your hose is brittle, then you might have some issues. You might have some leakage, but these holes aren't brittle, so it's fine. But that should be giving you enough room to get in and start working. So I already removed the belt already, but I'll just kind of show you a few things. So this right here, that's the tensioner. So what you'll want to do is you grab, this one's 15. You can use whatever you like. I use this. Just put it on to that nut there. And then usually what I do after that is I grab like an extension, something like this. I'll put it on the end and then pull it back this way, like that. You see it move. And then after that you'll be able to pull this belt off here. Just gotta slip it out around all these pulleys, power steering, all of them, alternator, crank. So next thing is this bolt here. This one's kind of hard to get, so I already started taking it out. What I've used was I have a ratcheting wrench, 14, and I just kind of took that down there and started running it out this way like that. So of course this is the new tensioner. There's one more bolt we got to get to, and it's this one right here. So it sits in like that, and there's a bolt right there. What I think I might do, you probably can get it without lifting the car, but I'm gonna lift the car. And I got the wheels turned this way so that you can kind of get access inside. There's a little panel here too. What I'll do, I'll show you when I lift it. Alright, got my jack now. Probably not even gonna have to use this, but we'll see. And of course, we'll put it right on there and lift it up. Okay, so now under the car, where the wheel well is, there's a little plastic splash shield here. There's usually a clip here like this. In order to take it out, you would have to, in these little crevices here, you'll get like a flathead, put it in between and kind of twist it, and it'll pop it out from the back. I've already taken it out, but that's kind of how it would look. And then after that, I don't know if there's any more bolts. Mine don't have any more, so I just kind of slide it under like that, kind of get it out the way. Alright, so the bolt that we're looking for is right under the tensioner, which I believe is that bolt right there. I think it's 12, so take a 12 mil, and I'm gonna see if I can get that out. Okay, so 12 millimeter socket with an extension. Looks sort of like this. And the bolt, I was actually pointing at the wrong bolt. It's this one right here, actually. It's that one. That one right here. And you'll see that it's kind of connected to the tensioner. So we'll take that out. Okay, so I went ahead and loosened it. So let's grab that bolt. That's what it looks like, 12 millimeter. And then the tensioner, we'll take it out from the top. So we're back at the top. You can see the tensioner. Just gonna turn it. So this way actually, kind of come up, put it like in between the alternator there, right near the pulley, and you can wiggle it from there out. A little bit of wiggling, doesn't come out easily. It's tight, but it's doable. Just take your time, be patient, just kind of wiggle it up and down, side to side, till it comes up. And you might have to like tilt it like that. This is the new belt. Got it from Advanced Auto. So Dayco. I heard the Gates brand was horrible, so don't use the Gates brand. And I'm gonna put these up too. That's the part number. So yep. Only thing we're switching out, we need this bolt. We'll need the bolt. The washer we won't be reusing because there's a washer up here. And of course, we're gonna use the 12. So I'm gonna cut this zip tie out, and we'll get back in the car. All right, so let's put the tensioner here. Slip that bolt in. Boom. All right, time for reinstallation. Same way we went out, same way we'll attempt to go in. Come on. There we go. So just make sure that the backside of it goes in first. Make sure that's tucked in, and then you'll be able to move it the rest of the way. And now I'm trying to get it into its slot, but I'm gonna need 2 hands. So 1 moment. Okay, so I got it in. I just started it, but I'm not gonna fully lock down that bolt right there. We're actually gonna go down to the bottom and make sure we lock in the bottom portion of it. So let's do it. So we're back at the portion at the bottom here. And remember, always just go in reverse order. Whatever you took out, reverse order is probably best. And that's why you don't want to lock in this bolt here. You don't want to lock that in, because then you won't be able to move this to kind of adjust to where you need to put that nut in, the 12. So adjust it, get your bolt, and put it in. So yeah, went ahead and tighten it down. It's perfect. We'll go back to the top and we'll finish and tighten down this bolt here. I gotta run it some more with my fingers, and then I'll use the 14. Okay, very time consuming because it's still tight in here, but looks like I got it now. Just kind of tightening it down. And I know they say, I believe it's 33 pounds for this pulley torque, and then the one at the bottom I think is like 16. I might be wrong. It might be flipped the other way. I'll recheck it and put it in the description. But yeah, that should be good. That should be good. And you don't want to over tighten these. You don't. Okay, that should be good. It spins pretty well. Okay, now we'll get the new belt and pop that on. That's gonna be a little more hard to show you, but I'll drop the diagram hopefully in this video. All right, I believe I got the belt kind of where I need it to be. Grab that 15. We'll kind of slide this over here like that, and slip the 15 in between the bolt and the belt. So yep, something like that. You'll see the 15 is right underneath this belt here. I just popped it out. Boom, like that. And then we'll work on grabbing my trusty extension. you'll see my tool is all the way down there. I could go back under the car, but it's always nice to have one of these magnets with stuff like this, just in case you drop a tool or something. Just kind of grab that bad boy. Look at that. Yes, ma'am. This tool saves my life. There it is. Boom. Make sure your belt's all aligned good, nice and tight. Go ahead and put back the power steering reservoir on the back end. Slide right into those middle clip. Boom. Head back to the bottom of the car. Don't forget to put back the splash shield. If that's what it's called, it may not even be called that, honestly. Just, you slip that piece in first. This is kind of hard with one hand. Oh, okay. But yeah, so just kind of show you. So this piece that goes in first, like that, and then of course you'll get that piece and you'll slip it in right there. Boom, just like that. You push it in right there. So we'll drop the car down. We'll give her a start. Back in the car. And put that bad boy in. Nice. Looks good. Sounds like it's running a lot smoother too. Sweet. Alright, so looks like we're all good to go from here. Car once real. Give it some revs. Yes, man. So not the simplest of jobs. I know I've seen people do it without lifting the car, but in this regard it's so tight in the TL that you kind of have to in this case. You probably could do it without it, but I wouldn't recommend it. It may take you longer than if you just lift the car up, get under it, get dirty, and get your hands in there. So this is Rich. I'll see y'all again later.